The result of mechanical upgradation concerning thinking, planning, and conceptualizing has been marvelous, particularly for digital currencies. The individuals who adjust to the quickly changing business sector climate develop, and the people who neglect to coordinate speed with the opinion die. Similar turns out as expected for some prominent digital currencies. Before we continue to itemize Thorchain cost expectation, actually look at this outline about the coin. One such name is Thorchain. It is making itself continually solid and accessible at a lower cost, improving the liquidity to the financial backers. Thorchain is assembled utilizing the Universe SDK and is fueled by the Tendermint Agreement component. The Thorchain token is at present accessible on numerous blockchains, including Binance Chain and Ethereum. Rune, the local badge of Thorchain convention, has taken care of the steady ascent popular of the financial backers. The advanced guide cut by Thorchain convention for its clients has placed the power in the possession of financial backers, broadening the liquidity potential. Thorchain benefits in the possession of financial backers, while Thorchain guarantees that all information of exchanges stays untraceable. That isn't the main advantage to be had out of Thorchain. Financial backers who have agreed with the Thorchain network have many valid justifications to remain stuck as lifelong fans. Thorchain likewise has a unique block size and represents no gamble of restriction being involved, taking everything into account. This ability pool of commendable specialists and designers that likewise incorporates center engineers are exceptionally credited for being imaginative and specialists in their separate fields. Being fungible, Thorchain convention permits the proprietors to oversee their cash with practically no outsider or middle person intercession and with practically no additional expenses or charges. One more remarkable component of Thorchain arises with wrapped Thorchain, wherein benefits of Ethereum ERC20 tokens are enveloped by Thorchain. Thorchain guarantees excess expenses are wiped out alongside the upside of a higher speed of exchanges. This valued advanced cash offers clients the benefit of fixed cash at no inflationary expense. The decentralized agreement of Rune makes clients their lords of approval. Like blockchain, this computerized resource Thorchain, Rune, additionally doesn't call for pretending of any go-betweens. Thorchain digital currency is a permissionless cross-chain liquidity stage that upholds interoperable blockchain correspondence that permits clients to trade resources openly through various organizations. Taking a gander at the steady upsurge of Thorchain, it merits seeing how the diagram of the cost of Thorchain has performed throughout the long term on the lookout. Despite the fact that put in a profoundly unstable universe of digital forms of money, ideal variables like tight security conventions and a high-level calculation assume a truly essential part in impacting speculations to deliver esteem. The essential target of the Thorchain organization group has been to guarantee straightforwardness of Thorchain cost figure and, simultaneously, protection. Tracking down balance in both could be an extreme test, so say the specialists who anticipate the possibilities of Rune. In light of our Thorchain cost conjecture, a drawn-out increment is normal. The cost guess for 2026 is $32.80. With a 5-year speculation, the income is supposed to be around plus 640.83%. In view of our Thorchain cost estimate, the token could cross $6.29 before the current year's over and $8.38 by 2026. Thorchain has been showing a rising propensity. The resource's future cost is anticipated at $21.57 following a year as per our Thorchain cost gauge situation. Thus ideal opportunity to purchase Thorchain. Toward the finish of 2025, the Thorchain cost increment is supposed to be greatly improved, and it could reflect present moment and long-haul acquiring potential. The typical cost is supposed to be around $11.06, encountering the most noteworthy expansion in cost up to this point. Unfortunately, Rune is by all accounts showing negative condition. The bears will nail it down like other advanced coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum as well. It might frustrate its financial backers cruising with a cost fall at $10.03. And that too with trouble according to our expectations. As indicated by our Thorchain cost figure, the token could cross a normal cost of $5.61 and the greatest cost of $6.41 before the current year's over. The Thorchain cost conjecture has a critical variety between the base and most extreme costs, making it trying to break down, utilizing earlier cost information, prescient displaying, and financial backer opinions scratched from different sources on the web. A Thorchain expectations of around $8-15 are what our future outcomes shows could be conceivable in 2023 to 2025. The need to get Thorchain tokens to partake in the pool likewise pushed the symbolic cost up toward the start of 2021. standing tall and exchanges firm at the ongoing cost of $4.43 with a market cap of $1,465,162,279.36. Thorchain's 24-hour exchanging volume is $129,092,157.86 and is supposed to be bullish till this year end. The all-out supply for flow stands as of now at 330,688,061 Rune tokens. Thorchain Value Forecast 2022, keeping up pair with a similar bullish pattern. There are expectations that Thorchain convention is ready for huge development and its local symbolic imprint rise even in the following year, 2022, with enough volume and supply. Keeping in context the series of consecutive pinnacles and bucks, the cost for Rune just keeps on demonstrating a positive pattern by contacting the $6.29 mark. Thorchain Value Expectation 2023. Regardless of whether finding rivals clears a way for Rune Ventures a piece troublesome, it would cause a misfortune yet just small, dropping around $7.11 on the cost outline. Nonetheless, this stays as a critical situation, and a few specialists don't anticipate this disorder for Venture Council. Thorchain Value Expectation 2024, yet again expressing that a stunning chance doesn't exist and that bulls will ride the cryptographic money market. It is normal that Rune will govern the graph with an exhibition of cost fixed at $7.36. This is a practically comparable development proportion that was anticipated toward the year's end 2021, which shows Thorchain can possibly support itself in the market of computerized resources. Thorchain Value Forecast 2025. As indicated by our long-haul crypto forecasts, 2025 could check as the benchmark year as Thorchain is anticipated to outperform $7.63 definitely. With mass reception, the Thorchain cost is assessed to stretch around $9.88 max by 2025 on the diagram. An ascent in cost and interest for the cryptographic money more than ever on the lookout, and brokers can put in the wake of doing their own exploration in this cash at this value level to procure a critical benefit in the long haul. Thorchain Value Forecast 2026. The Thorchain token kept its force on the up and up. Afterward, it has supported the market feeling peculiarity definitely from the outset of this current year. Merchants and financial backers have begun wagering for the drawn out on symbolic cost development, following it intently, uplifting expressing that it could leap to about $8.38 toward the finish of 2026. Is Thorchain a wise venture? Actually, yes. Thorchain would end up being a trailblazer in the whole digital money world in view of basics of unwavering quality and vigorous openness of liquidity. On a cynical scale, this computerized resource, despite the fact that it may not blow the rooftop at the cost but rather will unquestionably stand firm feet on the ground. Consider the possibility that I can't move my Thorchain to trade in time. With Thorchain, you are guaranteed